On our final, we will have two problems asking us about circles to represent our geometry unit. The nice thing is that the area formula and the circumference formula will be given to you. You just have to understand how to use them and when to use each formula. So for example, number 6 on our practice final, Bill is painting a circular table with a radius of 36 inches. He needs to place masking tape around the outer edge of this table. How many inches of masking tape will he need to go around the outer edge of the table? Round your answer to the nearest tenth. So the important thing is that we're talking about something going around the outer edge. So if I draw my circle, first it tells me that I have a radius of 36 inches. So that's the distance from the middle to the outside of the circle. It's now asking about the distance around the circle. So we're talking about the outside portion of the circle. So you have to say, is this an area or a circumference question? This is going to be a circumference question because circumference is the word we use for the perimeter of a circle. Perimeter is the distance around a shape. So now the formula says circumference equals pi times the diameter. I'm given the radius is 36. The diameter extends all the way across. So it is the entire distance from one side of the circle to the other that goes through the center. So in order to find the diameter, you're doing 2 times the radius. So 2 times 36, which gives us 72. Now I can use my formula to solve for the circumference. I plug in 72 for D, and now all you have to do in your calculator is 72 times pi, and you'll get 226.194 dot 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 dot. And now it wants you to round to the nearest tenth. Tenth spot is the first decimal place. So we look next door, 5 above, we give it a shove. So my final answer will be 226.2 inches. That is the distance around the circle. That is the length of the tape that you would need. For number 7, a circular table, so we draw our circle, has a diameter of 20 inches. So this is the distance all the way across. What is the area of the table? So the area formula is pi radius squared. If the diameter is 20, the radius is going to be half that. So 20. So if the diameter is 20, the radius is going to be 20 divided by 2, which gives me 10. So now we plug in 10 for our radius. So in your calculator, you'll do pi 10 squared. And for your area, you'll get 314.159 dot 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 dot. Again, tens place is the first decimal. Look next door, 5 above, give it a shove. So we end up with 314.2 inches squared.